Hello, chatterbox out there. I hope you guys are all having a lovely Sunday rest and that you've all had a great weekend and that you're all staying safe during these hard times. We'll get through this. In the meantime, try to keep yourself as busy as you can and just try and keep as positive as you can. I know it's hard, but we'll get through this. So, yesterday was such a lovely sunny day. The birds were singing, the skies were blue, and I was feeling so happy, so motivated, so positive. I got downstairs, had some breakfast, had some toast and a cup of tea, was listening to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing, a bit of colouring in on the app on my phone. It's been keeping me very busy, loving it. It's so much fun. It's kind of like a paint by number where you just have to click on the numbers in grey, the bits of grey which is numbered, and then you have to tap and colour it in, and it's very good, loving that. And I watched a bit of Doctor Who and Merlin and some other sci-fi stuff. Tidied up my office a bit as I've been sat at my desk doing a bit of reading, a bit of drawing and some new designs. I'm working on my book project that I'm working at the moment off notes on my phone, so that's been keeping me busy as well. Loving that, love writing, love creating my own little worlds, find that very fun, and was reading one of the new books that I'm reading at the moment while having a cup of tea and some of my biscuits. Then my old brother went off on a bike ride with my old sister. My younger brother was on his Xbox and he went off out for a walk, and I was listening to a bit of Kylie and a bit of Dido and 1975, and then for my lunch I just had some sausage sandwiches and a cup of tea. Then I went off for a walk myself, went on a massive walk and got a load of flower snaps and nature photography. It was so much fun. Absolutely love going on all these walks, and it's been helping me to get into a bit of fitter shape, and I've felt really good on myself, a lot slimmer, and yeah, it's been really good being able to get out and do lots of photography, focusing on that. And then I got back and I was just listening to a bit of music and updated the footage that I got while out on my walk, wrote about my journal and watched Britain's Got Talent. There was no casualty last night, unfortunately, and for tea I had a Caesar salad, and that was really nice. Try to be healthier and not snack out. At the moment during lockdown, I'm going through a stage where I have to tell myself, nope, you're not hungry, you're just bored. And I watched Lilo and Stitch, loved that film, and also watched Mulan. And on Friday night we had nachos and fajitas and had some Chelsea buns for pudding. That was my cheat day. That was the day where I was having a bit of a indulge, and yeah, it was really good. My older brother makes really good nachos. They are delicious. And I then played with my mini Pikachu doll, and I'm going to be sorting those out later on. And I was chatting to my mates on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Staying connected is very important to do so. And I watched 101 Dalmatians, probably one of my favourite Disney films ever. And then I went to bed and I was just watching some episodes of Wayne off Netflix and some Baron Favourites on YouTube, tweeting and listening to a bit of music. And my Twitter unfortunately is playing up at the moment, so it's only letting me tweet one thing and I have to wait for like 50 minutes and then retweet again, which is kind of been good, so I've not been on there as much because I've not been able to retweet massive amounts, so I've just been retweeting the most important things I really want to retweet. And I am trying not to let losing followers get to me or stress me out, because those type of things don't matter, and so I've just been ignoring that, well, trying to anyway. I have a bit of a narcissistic personality, so I've just been trying to not let that get to me. And I went to bed, and today I got up, Sunday, blue and gloomy day. It's so cold. I'm in my winter clothes again because it's so gloomy and windy up there. And my younger brother's work, older sister is at her house, and younger sister is up at her uni flat. My older brother was on his Xbox. My dad was sorting out the bedroom because he moved stuff around my mum and dad's bedroom, and my dog has got onto the bed because they've pushed the beds together now. As my mum, due to her strokes, they have separate beds because she has a special bed, but they've now pushed them back together, and he was led down the middle of the bed between my mum and dad. Bless him, he snuck onto there, and I gave him a chew and threw the telescope for him a bit, and then came in because it was blooming freezing cold. Had a cup of tea and some toast for my breakfast, and me, my mum, my dad, and my older brother watching this traffic cop thing from over in New Zealand. I'd love to go there someday. And then we had a lovely surprise FaceTime from my grandma. So me and my grandma and my mum had a nice chat and a nice catch up. And we're finding out today if it may be a little bit relaxed. So fingers crossed it can get a little bit more relaxed, but we just didn't want to wash into it and end up having to go back into lockdown. But we do know once they do ease it, there will be a spike in cases, as expected, because we'll be trying to socialise a little bit more. But who knows what will happen? And I then went off to the shops and I got some milk for the household as we ran out of milk. Get through milk like anything, and I got some nice nature snacks, and surprisingly, considering how it's so gloomy out and so windy, I managed to get quite a nice few flower shots because the sun's not in the way. I was able to focus and get some quite good detailed flower stats, so I picked the days when I got back, and I got myself some lunch, had that, and then was writing a bit more of my journal. As I started writing my journal entries for today, just before I went, did some drawing and just watching some stuff off record, and I watched some stuff on Netflix and BBC Player and YouTube and Disney Plus, and thank God for Disney Plus keeping me sane. And I was thinking, I love Disney so much, and I thought that I'd show you guys my favourite Disney films. Well, so anyway. Bloody love Disney, it is so good, it is such a great franchise. Always been such a big fan of Disney, and would love to go to Disneyland Paris or Disneyland Florida. Anyone, I'm not fussed, I just love to go there someday. Hi, they might be making one in the UK. I had a little rumour through the grapevine that might be happening, so I really hope that does happen. First one I'm going to show you is Enchanted. Blooming love this film. Amy Adams is so good in it. It also has the one that voices Elsa from Frozen, and I just love her dresses, and it's just such a great film. The antagonist in the film is so amazing. She's one of my favourite Disney villains of all time. I just love it, and I love the ball part where she has this lovely red dress on. Amy Adams is so good in that, and I love when she comes out of the sewer from being pushed down the well into New York, and she's got that massive over the top wedding dress with the puffy shoulders. It's just amazing. The next one is Mary Poppins, and I absolutely love this film. Julie Andrews and David Van Dyke are amazing in this. Unfortunately, David Van Dyke's English accent isn't that good, but he's amazing in it nonetheless. I love the chimney sweep scene on the roof. This is one of my favourite Disney films. I could watch it over and over again and never get bored of it. It's just so good, and I absolutely love the costumes, the sets, and it's just really good. I wasn't so keen on the second one, but I think that they did as well as they could, because the first one is such a cult classic that the second one was never going to be as good. But I've gotten around it now, and the one that plays Mary Poppins, whose name has gone out of my head, is amazing, and I think she did a really good job of portraying Mary Poppins in a new way. Kind of took the war on poet. Is it Emma Stone? No, I don't think it's Emma Stone. Emily Blunt, that's it. Emily Blunt. I love a bit of Emily Blunt. Then the next one is Cinderella. I love the live action one as well, and the animation is amazing as well. I love this film so much. With Gus, it's just amazing. They've done 3 of these films, and I think I'm pretty sure I've watched all 3 of them, but the original is just the best. I love it. Such a great film. I love the live action one with the dress, with all the butterflies on, but that one is just can't go wrong with the classic. Then the next one is Beauty and the Beast. Went and saw this in the cinema when it first came out with my siblings, and it was amazing. Absolutely love this film. Emma Watson plays Belle so perfectly, and it's just such a beautiful film. And I love Miss Potts and all the characters. They're very well cast. Can't go wrong with a bit of Beauty and the Beast. Love this film so much. I love the animation as well. Then this one is very underrated, I think. Big Hero 6 with Baymax. Classic. Love this film. And Fall Out Boy did the song for the film, and I just love it. And spoiler alert, the older brother dies, and it's such a sad scene. Disney is quite sad at times, and it's emotional rollercoaster this film, and it's just so good, so funny. Love it. It's probably one of my favourite newer Disney films. Then next is Sleeping Beauty, a girl classic. I've got the doll of her, and I love her dress. And I love her name, Aurora. It's such a lovely name, and I love this film so much with Prince Philippe. And Once Upon a Time is one of my favourite Disney songs ever, and it's just such a great film. And I love Maleficent as well, with Julie Andrews in. That's a really good film because it shows that Maleficent actually isn't the villain after all. Then got Moana, and I love this one so much. I've got the doll of Moana, and I've got a Hey Hey doll because I did a quiz of which character you'd be, and I got Hey Hey, so my siblings never let me live that down. And I just love this film so much. The songs, I love the crab who loves jewelry, and Clara the pig, which my sister has a cuddly toy of it in the window. And I just love Dwayne Johnson as Maui. Such great songs, such a great film, such a good film, and her eyebrows are on fleek. She's got amazing eyebrows. She's probably one of the prettiest Disney female characters ever. Love it. Now we're coming to the end of my favourite DVDs. I was going to do a countdown and like try and rank them, but they're just all so good. I don't think I'd be able to do that. Now the last two are Tangled and 101 and 102 Dalmatians. So kind of technically 3 films. First off, Tangled. Oh my gosh, I could watch this film 100 times and maybe more and never get bored of it. I love Maximus the horse. He's just hilarious. And Flynn Rider, oh my god, him and the prince out of Princess and the Frog are probably my favourite princesses ever. They are so gorgeous, and I just love this film. It's such a great film. The lantern scene is probably my favourite Disney scene of any Disney film ever, and I just love it so much. And then before I get on to the last one, I'm just going to say some honourable mentions. Lilo and Stitch, love that film. Stitch is so adorable. I've got a cuddly toy Stitch that is so adorable. I will show you that. Here I am. Gosh, my knees are going. I'm getting old. I'm currently napped down to do this vlog, so my knees are going. 23 soon. Can't believe that. Feel like more like 100 sometimes. So first off, this is the power that is in the window that my younger sister got for one of her birthdays, I think. Currently filming in my younger sister's room, which is also the spare room while she's up in uni. So adorable. And then got a Stitch who's in an Easter outfit. These were from the Disney store and they were like 50 quid. I got mine from the charge shop and it was only £1, so it was a good bargain and it's in good condition. And then I absolutely love Frozen. Olaf is probably one of my favourite characters of Disney ever. He is so adorable. Hopefully Frozen 2 comes out on Disney Plus soon because it's so good. I went and saw that in cinema and the scene is quite emotional and I was literally trying not to cry. And then love Maleficent that I talked about. That's one of my favourites. I need to see the newest one at the moment. And then Pollyanna, one of my favourites as well. When I was younger and she fell out the tree, I used to always run out of the room because I used to always be terrified of that bit. And it was quite traumatic, to be honest, having someone fall out of the tree. And yeah, I used to always hate that bit, but it's just such a great film. I love the bit at the fair where one of the characters gets her a China doll that she wins in a hooker prize and win a prize, and they were going to give her this random like box toy thing, and the character's like, no, that one there, and so she wins the doll, and it's just such a beautiful scene. And the big slab of chocolate cake that she has that I've always wanted to have, it looks so delicious. Now enough about that because I could talk about Disney all day long if you let me. The last one is 101 and 102 Dalmatians. Glenn Close is amazing as Cruella de Vil. Her outfit, her hair, she just oozes glamorousness. It's amazing. I love the de Vil car, and her character is just so amazing, and she's just so good in this. And I love Dalmatians so much. They're my favourite dogs. Them and boxers, obviously, and I just love them so much. The second one isn't, in my opinion, as good as the first one. You can't go wrong with the first one, but it's always like that with films. They're never as good as the first film, and I just love them so much. And I love the second one where she gets turned into a cake, and in the first one she gets booed by a horse and lands in a load of pig manure, and she goes through a lot, but of course the villains always end up getting their comeuppance, don't they? And I just absolutely love it. The bits where she shouted used to always terrify me, and I used to always end up running out the room or like covering my eyes because she is a pretty scary lady, to be honest. And yeah, I just love it. I'm probably gonna go and watch Tangled now and make myself a cup of tea and probably watch some more Disney Plus, do a bit of drawing, and then I'm going to be going to sort my pre-titles out. I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog and have had a lovely weekend. I'm having Spanish chicken for tea, which I'm looking forward to, and my younger brother, who's the fastest kid on earth, is actually going to try it, and he normally doesn't like anything with onions or anything like that, and that's got quite a lot of stuff like that in, so hopefully he enjoys it. This would be good to see him try and eat that. Good that he's trying to eat new things because he's such a fuss ass. And anyway, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your Sunday, a great week ahead, whatever you may be doing. If you're in supermarkets or police or hospitals, key workers, you're doing an amazing job and keep up the good work. Very proud of you, and I see you soon. A new vlog coming very soon.